Once upon a time, in a sunny town by the sea, lived a young boy named Sandy. Sandy loved spending his days at the beach, building sandcastles and exploring the shore. He dreamed of making the biggest and best sandcastle ever. One morning, Sandy went to the beach with his bucket, shovel, and a big smile. Today he was going to build his dream sandcastle. He found a perfect spot where the sand was soft and golden. With excitement, he started digging and filling his bucket with sand. He turned the bucket upside down, and the sandcastle started to take shape. Towers grew tall, walls curved, and a grand entrance appeared. As he built, Sandy noticed something amazing. The sand sparkled in the sunlight. It seemed to come alive and glow with magic. Sandy kept building, adding towers and bridges. His sandcastle sparkled in gold, pink and blue. It was the most beautiful sandcastle ever. As the sun began to set, Sandy stepped back to look at his creation. He felt proud and amazed. His sandcastle stood tall, glowing like it was full of stars. Just then, a soft voice on the breeze said, "Well done, Sandy. Your imagination has made something special." Sandy turned and saw a friendly seagull nearby. The seagull nodded and said, "This sandcastle shows your dreams and the magic inside you." Sandy smiled, feeling happy. He knew his sandcastle was more than just sand. It was a sign of his creativity and the joy of building something wonderful. As the stars began to shine in the night sky, Sandy said goodbye to the seagull and his sandcastle. He knew the waves would wash it away, but he would always remember its beauty and the magic he felt. With a happy heart, Sandy went home. The next morning, Sandy awoke to the sound of seagulls singing by the sea. Though eager to check on his sandcastle, he knew that the tide likely washed it away. Nevertheless, he was excited to visit the beach once more. At the shore, Sandy noticed several small children gathered in a circle. Curious, he approached and was astonished to see a shimmering castle still intact. It was as if the waves had danced around it, leaving it untouched. "Look, it's Sandy's castle!" cried a little girl. Sandy grinned widely, surprised and delighted. The children joined Sandy in embellishing the castle with shells, seaweed, and pebbles. Together, they crafted new towers and gates. They transformed the castle into a glorious kingdom adorned with treasures from the sea. Now the sandcastle was not only his dream but a magical hub for new friendships. Sandy spent the day sharing stories and laughter. As they built bridges of sand and hearts, afternoon turned to evening. Sandy watched the horizon where the sun dipped into the sea. Feeling the cool breeze that carried whispers of wonder, he realized that sometimes, magic doesn't fade away. That night, stars twinkled brightly above Sandy's town. The laughter and joy shared on the beach echoed within his heart like an enchanting melody. Sandy understood that while the physical sandcastle might not last forever, the magic it unlocked would stay with him. The friendships it sparked would stay with him for all time. Embracing his imagination and his new friends, Sandy felt inspired by the endless possibilities awaiting him each day, ready to explore and to dream. He knew that his heart held magic that could shape the world.